Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Audire Astra for another Honkai Star Rail stream. Hello, Tommy. Hello, Raid. I'm glad you could be here today. Got jump scared by the warp. Was it like yesterday I just said hi and you jump scared? Hey, Tommy definitely gives off that small animal energy. Hi, Hatanashi. Welcome aboard. Did the chat machine broke again? It might have. That's okay. Doesn't matter. YouTube will be YouTube. Anyways, I did end up saving the story quest for stream, so let's get going. We might be able to finish today. I'm not sure. We'll see. Unless there's another, like, you must level up, you must be this level to advance in the quest, I think we should be able to finish Jerilo 4 or 6 today. So, fingers crossed. Game audio. Hang on. Let's see what's wrong. Okay, there, that should have fixed it. Oh, hey, chat's working on this screen. Okay, OBS. Good job. You're really just working well today, aren't you?
Well, my friends, are you ready to...
Alright, let's go.
Wonderful. Remember to bring enough food and drink to refuel on the way. We have a...
Ah, yes. My old enemy. Stairs.
I have returned.
Rania, I thought I'd lost you. Where were you? Are you hurt? I'll fetch the butler right away.
I just realized Cocolia has the same earrings, so maybe
No,
these are the royal earrings.
I don't want to see
Supreme
Sebas
Guardian
right now.
earrings
I'm fine.
of Jerilo.
I just got into a few skirmishes down in the underworld, but nothing I couldn't handle.
The underworld. Oh, I see. In that case, report everything you saw. Commander.
Uh-oh.
After the failed pursuit at Backwater Pass, the wanted outsiders and I were
The
somehow
Supreme
taken to the
Executive Easter
underworld.
egg? Yeah.
Because of the difficult situation we were in, we formed a temporary alliance to help the residents of the underworld resolve a few
Oh, I
issues.
remember.
Survival.
I remember now from the beta.
We also
Cocolia
defeated
like
an
mind
ancient robot
controls
known
her or
as
something.
Svarog and learned some truths about the Stellaron.
I'm listening.
Dun dun
Go on.
dun.
Madam Cocolia, it is my firm belief that the visitors from beyond the sky are not the villains we had imagined before. I witnessed them take up arms in the name of justice and risk their lives for the sake of others. I can also ascertain that they did come for the Stellaron, but only to relieve the disaster it has brought upon Belobog. Mother, you've always known the truth about the Stellaron, haven't you? Well, the responsibility
She
of
really
bearing
should
that
not
truth will
have
fall
come back
upon me one
alone.
day.
That was a
Such is the
really
burden
poor
of
decision
being
on her
guardian.
part.
To carry these secrets for eternity. So, I ask you to forgive my defiance, but I believe that the order to dispatch the outsiders was a mistake. To solve the problems brought on by the Stellaron, the architects waited hundreds of years. And those outsiders
I'm
may
sorry,
be
Branya, but no matter the universe, your mother is not a great person. Oh, hi, J-Wing. Welcome aboard. How's Space Train? Space Train's been going very well.
Arrogant.
Yeah, so let me talk a bit about Cocolia in Honkai Impact.
Disappoint me, Branya.
So there, Cocolia also runs the orphanage that Branya and Seal are from, and some other people.
Glimpsed the tip of the iceberg. And now you think
She
you
also
know
experiments
everything.
on them.
You spend a guards.
And
Take Branya.
one of those experiments
They
resulted
are
in
not
Seal
scum.
disintegrating.
My entire life, everything you ever kept from me. I remember it clearly now. This time.
Like, so yeah, but
This
so,
time I am
so yeah, so
standing
if you
my
know
ground, Madam Guardian.
anything about
And
Honkai, you know Bronya and
dismissing
Seal
me
come
with
from an
vague
orphanage.
excuses.
We grew up together in the same orphanage. So the reveal here in Star Rail
What
that
exactly
Bronya
is
was
you are hiding?
grew up in the same orphanage as
Why do
Seal
you
is
send
kind
the
of like
Silvermane guards to die
you
in the
expect it.
Fragmentum? Why have you abandoned the people
Sorry,
of the
what was that
underworld?
about disintegrating?
And why?
Also,
Why
so
did you
think
have that
Cocolia
sudden
in
change of
Honkai
mind?
Impact ran the orphanage that Bronya and Seal grew up in.
I see.
But she also did experiments on the kids. And one of those
I knew
experiments
this
resulted
moment
in
would come
Seal
sooner or
disintegrating.
later. I just didn't expect it would be so soon.
I mean, it's
You want to know
not like
why
it's a
I gave those orders?
secret
right?
that Cocolia is evil. Like, even if you have
believe you're
never
ready
played Honkai
to learn the
Impact,
truth?
you figure out pretty quickly she's not a good person.
Yes. I am ready. Mother.
Then come with me, Bronya. It is time you heard it. The voice of this dying world.
Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the mind control. What was it wrong with they keep reusing or making XP's of character around multiple games? That's a pretty specific pet peeve. I don't mind. I like seeing
We're finally
different
back.
versions of the same characters that I like. Nom nom nom. She eating the air. What flavor is it?
Freedom. A cold. Mainly cold, actually. Let's go. Where's our next stop? We should find somewhere to put our feet up. As long as it's not Goethe Hotel again.
Because my username. Go ahead. My UI. If you can see it, my UID is over there in the corner.
Unreliable Sampo. He probably guessed we'd ask where his hiding place was.
Over there in the bottom
No
left.
sooner are we back in the
If you
administrative
can see
district
it.
than he sneaks off.
You should hide in plain sight. To the hotel. A friend in need is a friend indeed. It's like
The
laying
bro or
down.
the sis? If you're talking about Chapard, we should be
The
careful.
sis.
He's a top
When you
Silvermane
figure out
guard.
what important rules
He'd
not course not to
probably get a
touch on the
medal
new
for
cast of
every
sorts.
one of us he brought in. Don Hung, what do you think?
I think it'd be best to pay a visit to Serval Landau.
So you think we should avoid Chapard for the time being?
Yes.
He's an elite
of
officer of the
course.
Silvermane Guards. It wouldn't be easy to get to him. Besides, if he hasn't been
Yes.
persuaded by Branya's letter,
Yeah, obviously.
Makes
We do
sense.
not go to Chapard.
Guess we better.
That's just
But
common sense.
we
When you're
must keep
wanted
a
by the
low
police, don't
profile.
go to the police.
What's wrong, Zila?
Nothing. It's just a little
Alright,
new.
Seal's
the
never
last
been above
time
ground.
I was on the surface, I
Oh,
was
and
still a child.
apparently she has.
I have no mem.
That was 10 years
The
ago, I
overworld
guess.
and the underworld. We've been cut off.
I'm
for
pretty
so
happy
long.
I got one of the UIDs under 1 million.
I'm okay. Let's go.
It's like, so the UIDs are in order, so I'm the 300,000th person
many
to
Silvermane
pre-register
guards on
for Star
patrol.
Rail.
Is it usually like this?
no. I don't remember the
Which is a
security
pretty,
being this tight
it's a
last
pretty
time.
low number. I got him pretty early.
Might have something to do with us.
It's sent.
The Supreme
Let's see
Guardian
if
is
it showed
probably
up.
of our arrival.
Friend request. Oh, there we go. Unfortunately, none of the people I've sent friend requests to have responded. I wonder if this. I mean, the system seems to be working. I just got what you said, but like Puzzle apparently has not been receiving my friend request. Bit weird.
I remember. The three outsiders. Wait, why are you still strolling around the city? Do you know the Silvermane guards are looking all over for you? Quick, act natural and get inside. Don't get spotted.
All right, you'll be safe here. My workshop has pretty good
She's a nice
soundproofing,
person.
and barely anyone comes in.
Just immediately.
What crime did you commit exactly?
They recalled a bunch of guards from the front
she
line to
just-
track you down. It's
She
unprecedented.
finds some
Now they're
people
patrolling
who
the whole city, and everyone's in a
commit
panic.
some unknown crime, and then her first instinct was, "Oh, hey, let me help you guys."
We just...
Not yet, March. Rania said we could trust you completely.
You mean to say
Working on
you
your
don't
end.
trust me completely?
Well, at least it works for some people.
Good. That's smart of you. But you needn't worry. Kokolia and I aren't even on speaking terms. It was her that ejected me from the Architects. I refuse to stand with her.
Serval is your fave?
I don't believe you
Not
guys
bad
would do
taste.
anything bad. And the Architects
Yeah,
are going to
that's
need
good taste.
conclusive and publicly available evidence for me to think otherwise. Besides, I know the Architects, and if they did have any evidence,
Oh,
they
right.
would have released it by
Now I
now.
remember it. I totally forgot that Serval
I
used
know
to be an
Kokolia's
architect.
style. Get everyone into a frenzy first.
Ah, so that's why she's willing to help us, because she
Most
knows
people in a frenzy
she's been
don't
in
stop to ponder
government.
the details.
She knows how it works. Do you know Kokolia?
You could say that. We were like sisters once, inseparable. Of course, that was all before she became the Supreme Guardian. These days, I just spend my time fixing things in this workshop and playing music. It's a pretty carefree existence. If I'm not careful, I'll start boring you all with sob stories from the past. Let's get back to you guys. If long-lost Branya told you to come here, you must have something important to tell me. You can trust me. I know our paths have only crossed once before, but my intuition tells me you guys are good people. And I've got good intuition, by the way.
Well, at least she believes in herself. We may as well tell the long and short of it from start to finish. Or we may as well cut to the chase and make a long story short. Let's cut to the chase.
Ooh, I'm the best storyteller. Let me.
I feel like if March 7th says it, tells the story, it will not be short.
Perhaps I should do it.
Yeah.
Or we'll still be
Yeah,
here
Dan Hug.
tomorrow.
Yeah, Dan Hug. Exactly.
So that's what's been happening. No wonder we hadn't heard from Branya recently. After all these years in isolation and without a single word from below, this is what's become of the underworld?
I think I'm generally pretty good at reading people.
I believe you.
March
There's no
7th
way
is
you
pretty
could have
easy to
invented
read.
all those twists and turns. What's more, we have Miss Seela here as living proof. As for the Stellaron, I know why Branya got you to find me. When I was still one of the architects working in the
Because
scientific
she
research
actually
division.
did Stellaron
I never thought I'd
research.
hear that word again after being expelled by the architects. Come on, I'll tell you everything. Only a very few people in Belobog know of the existence of the Stellaron. Those that do would never associate it with the Fragmentum or Eternal Freeze, but according to the data recorded in that robot, Svarog, the architects dug out the truth long ago. The research results were
I'm not sure if
purposely
helping
hidden
the
away
girl
to
is the
ensure
best
that the
example of
outside
your
world
people
would
reading
never know of
skills.
them. Just my luck. Out of all the research topics I could have chosen, I insisted
What?
on the
No.
Stellaron.
Maybe not,
It's clear now. Maybe I should be thanking
but it is
Kokolia.
a example.
All she did was push me out. She could have decided to take a
Thank
more
you, Tommy.
permanent measure.
Do you know where the Stellaron is?
I never observed it directly, but I used lab simulations and outbound surveys to establish a rough location. According to the survey results, the Stellaron is likely to the north of Belobog.
We must locate it as soon as possible. Ideally before Kokolia takes
Salty snacks.
Not a problem. I was thinking the same thing. But I'm afraid telling you, the area to the north of Belobog
No
has
more
been
League
more or
for
less
me.
swallowed up by the Fragmentum.
If
If you get past
I
the
do
restricted
play
zone
League, it
in
will
one
only
piece,
be very
you'll
casual.
have a whole heap of Fragmentum to
It will
deal
be
with.
very casual League.
Correct. And it's different from the underground towns you described. The Fragmentum there has quite literally torn everything to pieces. There's no sign of life, despite the monsters.
It sounds like the three of us and Zila might not be enough. Why don't we go back underground and get Wildfire to come with us?
I don't
Fear
think
we
that's
may
a
not
good
have the
idea.
time.
Hey,
Yeah?
enough pessimism. Back in my official capacity days, I spent a lot of time in the north. I got to know the soldiers and officers on the front line very
Casual
well.
Feek is always nice.
This
Yeah,
calls
I wish I
for
could play it more
brainwaves,
casually,
not
though.
brawn waves. How about I take you over myself?
Really? Great. Phew.
Like,
Less
Buck
scary
Choke,
if
if you
someone
here
you
actually
know is
understand this
leading
game
the way.
mechanics, PvP games, heck of it.
I want to see the Stellaron too, you
I'm
know.
sorry,
It
Tommy,
was my
but
research topic
being
for over
able
a
to beat
decade.
bots does not
You don't
mean
get that
you
many decades in
understand
life.
anything
Let's
about the
settle
game.
There's no time to...
Like, bots are good for practicing your champion's mechanics, but that's really only, like, 1/10 of the game, I would say.
Darn it! I forgot my brother said he'd be around today. Find somewhere to hide, quick! I'll handle him.
Oh boy, we had to...
Shepard! It's you!
Serval's
you have the time to
line
visit with
skills,
things.
Serval's
Things are
line
manageable.
skills,
The latest
and
wave of
Japard's
monster attacks
lie
is slow.
detection skills.
I'm back in the city to take care of a few matters.
It's like,
but I'll
who's
be back on the
rolling
front line
worse
later.
on their...
I
Like,
thought I told
neither
you.
of these people are rolling well on their dice. But it's a contest of who's
Ah!
rolling
Oh.
worse.
Yes! That's right.
Sis, you look a bit pale.
Your point is that in
Did
PvP
something
you feel
happen?
like you have no idea what you're doing? Yes. Tommy, you do have no idea what you're doing.
No. Why would anything have happened?
It's
You don't normally use my full
you
name.
need like you need like probably at least 100 games of
You said
PvP
you hate
to
it when I
have
call you bro
a little
in
bit
public.
idea of what
Well,
you're doing,
I
right?
agree. It'd sound better if I started using your full name.
Oh no.
Right, Brosif?
Brosif. Brosif.
You can call me whatever you like. Look, Serval, I'm here on official business today. There's something wrong with the barrier generator
forgot
device,
about
and
that.
the engineers in our unit don't know how to fix it. I need you to take a look.
Those guys can't think outside the box. Of course they can't wrap their heads around my design. I thought it was something big. Leave it here. I'll take a look.
Sorry to trouble you.
Why are you being so polite? Oh, and why is the city under curfew all of a sudden? Has something happened?
I've been instructed to keep it quiet.
Lil Jeppy. So grown up now, looking down on his civilian sister.
Don't say that. Forget it. If I don't tell you, Pela will. Last night, Lady Bronya suddenly appeared. She entered Klepoth
hello,
Fort without saying anything
welcome
to
aboard.
anyone.
PvP is just constant
Supreme
ultra
Guardian
stress
is
mode in
worried
that
that the
game.
three intruders may have followed Bronya out
Yeah,
of the Fragmentum and back
true.
into the administrative district.
I feel like
She
PvP
issued
in
a
any game
curfew
is
for the entire
always
city
just ultra,
and ordered us
constant
to
ultra
pursue
stress
and
though.
capture any suspicious individuals.
Like, you get pretty stressed out playing Gundam too.
Ah, so that's how it is. No wonder I haven't heard from Bronya.
Unless you're
Is
playing
she
with friends, then it's much better. Even if you're playing with friends though, like, it's still easy to get for... If you're
I'm
not
sure. She hasn't
winning,
left Klepoth Fort. The Supreme Guardian
it still
just
brings
said she'd
down the
returned.
mood, even if you're
Nothing
with
more.
friends.
Well, I was sure worried about her. After she disappeared, Pela's workload doubled. She said she barely had time to go out.
She really does tell you everything. Oh, by the way, I left my Goethe Hotel limited edition flask behind last time I was here. Let me have a look for it. I think I left it over...
Uh-oh.
What is it? You seem pretty off today, Serval.
It's, right. You remember how you neglected all those flowers to death? I piled them all over there during the bit of spring cleaning, and now they smell
Roll for
terrible.
deception.
So, don't go over there.
Seems like a strange reason not to take a look. Plus, am I supposed to believe you were spring cleaning? You must be up to more forbidden research.
Am not. How dare you? What do you take your sister for?
Never mind. This is
Uh,
your space, and I shouldn't intrude. I've got business to take care of. Bye for now.
At least he's not that straight-laced. He's not gonna
Hey, wait a
arrest
second.
his sister.
Those intruders. I wanted to ask, what crime have they committed?
They're plotting to overthrow the architects and bring harm to the city.
Huh. Reminds me of the accusations against me. Kokolia's methods haven't changed.
Don't say that, Serval. I know that you're still nursing a grievance against the Supreme Guardian, but this isn't a joking matter.
You're telling me?
Sure it is.
Fine. Whatever, bro. You better be going. Come listen to Pela in my next rehearsal.
I will, if I have the time.
Oh wait, Pela also plays with her? I would not have figured.
The coast is clear. You can come out now.
Whatever, Broseph. Oh,
Phew, I nearly suffocated. What kind of plot device was that?
I almost lost my cool when he went for his flask.
This is bad. Bronya's in danger. We have to go save her.
Attempting to storm Klipoth Fort by ourselves? Forget it, Zila. I don't care how skilled you are, I'm not sending you on a suicide mission.
it's worse than League because there's like 30 things to keep
Rest
track of.
assured,
Yeah,
Kokolia may
true.
have changed over the
The only
years.
time PvP is not stressful for
but you
using
never
Guild Wars,
hurt
that's because you
Bronya.
know the game that well. You can
I'm
turn
certain
a
of
match
that.
from capture the point to make this one enemy's day and nightmare.
You sound like
Okay.
Bronya herself. I don't get it. You guys are against Kokolia, and yet in some ways,
Yeah, there's a lot to keep track of in League. It's not as much as I like in RTS. Like compared to an RTS, League is not that complex. But it is a lot more complex than someone who comes from a shooter.
I was gauging his reactions just now. Did you see?
Which characters have I gotten so
Unless
far?
we
I
have
see Welt and Seal
irrefutable
on my team.
evidence, he won't question
So
Kokolia's
Welton's
orders.
I got
If you go after
Welt
him
and
now,
Seal
our plans
and
as
one
good
other
as over.
5-star Yan
Come on, let's
Qing.
go to the restricted zone.
He's the
If we can get out.
He's the sword guy. And then, well, as you can see, my
Bronya
team
really safe.
here is
care
Serval,
about
Seal,
her, huh?
Welt, and Asta.
You must have become close friends.
Close.
Let's
is
count that
a bit
RTS
much,
no short because just an RTS
but
without anything that makes
I
an
made her a
RTS fun.
promise.
Relax.
Aha, Tommy.
She's the strongest girl I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah,
I can believe
that's
that.
happening a lot. Maybe I should just suck it up and get an iPhone already.
Jacked up security, all right. How the heck are we gonna sneak in? Serval, we need one of those brainwaves.
Leave it to me. Stick.
Oh, new region.
This is a military base. Trespassers aren't allowed in. Wait, isn't that... Serval!
Oh,
Long
what
time
if we
no
had an
see.
RTS with one unit, no base build, and also turn it into a team-based esport? Also made it no snowballing.
if it
I mean,
isn't
RTSs
fun.
are inherently
Long time no
snowbally.
You see,
I don't think, like,
you haven't changed,
MOBAs aren't
Serval. Still nailing us to the
MOBAs
wall.
aren't more snowbally than RTSs.
So,
really.
what brings you over here at this hour? And who are the guys behind you?
My
They don't
brother
know
said
what
the
we look like,
restricted
do
zone
they?
energy lines were malfunctioning. Told me it was urgent. He doesn't trust those contracted maintenance workers, so he got me in for free. These guys are my assistants. We need to overhaul all the installations here.
I didn't hear anything about the energy lines malfunctioning.
Oh, please. This is a technology division issue. Why would they tell you guys? Come on, let us in already. If the heating system goes down in the middle of the night, are you going to be responsible for all the frozen corpses?
No, that's not something I could handle. Seeing as you're Captain Japard's sister, it should be fine. Okay, here are some temporary passes. Oh, and remember to give...
Thanks, Franz.
Alright.
I'll put in a good word for you with my brother and get him to promote you.
No, Captain Japard hates all that under-the-table stuff. I'd have a better chance if you don't mention
I
it
got
at all.
Bronya. Oh, you got Bronya too. For March and then... Oh, I got one consolation for March.
See, that was
And
easy.
none for
You're
any of the
Japard's
other
sister,
starters.
all right.
I don't want people to see me that way. I'm doing... Do you see that
Uh-oh.
mechanical gear bridge? when you cross over to the other side. An
So
endless
what exactly is
fragmentum,
on the
a
other
few
side?
exhausted Silvermane guards. If we want to progress further north,
We've come this far.
let's go then. I helped set the underlying mechanisms for this type of gear bridge.
Is Japard on frontline duty a lot?
Oh yeah, this
Yes, but what made you ask that all of a sudden?
weird bridge.
It's so dangerous.
No, this terminal's... So what's the look for another?
I never would have guessed that Japard and you were brother and sister.
Right,
I can't
let's
say I
just go
blame you.
Here.
We're nothing alike in personality or interests. In our family, we have a...
Uh-oh.
Darn! Can't activate it. It seems... I
Are
was
the
just
guards
thinking
doing this
that. We
intentionally?
can't rule it out. With the front line on high alert, they must have rotated the bridge to make it impassable. Then they cut off the energy supply to the terminals to avoid accidental repositioning. Or
Oh, then so we gotta
prevent
do a
deserters
puzzle.
from escape. That way, even if the front line were to collapse, the fragmentum monsters wouldn't be able to make it to the other side.
Yeah, the dialogue in this game is great. They cut off their
Rania was
only
right.
retreat.
The Silvermane guards really are risking their lives to protect Belobog.
Just my conjecture, but I doubt it's far from the truth. My brother mentioned that they've had to use extreme measures to repel the fragmentum monsters. Let's press on. We can't activate either of these terminals, so let's look for the energy supply installation itself.
I remember correctly, this is about the time when the things, when the fecal matter hits the fan. Tommy, I'm sure it helps you that
That's
there's
it.
no Paimon.
The thing's shaped like a giant iron ball.
And it's behind a gate.
Its formal name is the Mechanism Energy Hub. It's connected to all the energy lines. I would have thought it covers the entire restricted zone.
You should jump in the front.
No wonder
Yeah,
it's so
it's
heavily
worth a shot.
guarded.
1 unit for everything? That's a disaster waiting to happen. We learned the hard way.
As long as we can gain access permissions to the hub, we can operate the gear bridge terminals.
No Paimon automatically improves it by a factor of 30. Oof.
That's why I
Don't the
told them we
guards
were
get
here for urgent
suspicious?
maintenance. The frontline equipment needs servicing just as much.
So that's why you went for maintenance. Way to go, Serval. I thought you just came up with it on the spot.
Where it tricks you to stop interacting and get some 4-star stuff if you keep interacting?
Come on, let's see if that
Oh,
guard over there
yeah.
will let us pass.
I've seen it in a few places. I haven't really gone for it. I mean, it doesn't really make a big difference in the grand scheme of things, but...
Are you the emergency
Oh,
engineers?
yeah.
I saw you guys hanging.
Not yet. Everything looks normal so far. I think the problem is stemming from the energy hub. If you let us in, we can do a routine service inspection. I've worked on various iterations of this type of installation.
No. No can do. No one gets near the energy hub without the security
Roll for
Not
speech.
even the Supreme Guardian?
The Supreme Guardian? Hey, no games, you hear? No dice without the encryption key.
Ah, darn. This guy's not stupid.
You need the encryption key, right?
Captain Dunn.
Done?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Serval, this Dunn. Do you know him?
You bet I do.
Oh, yeah,
Go
I don't
way
like this
back.
part.
He's easy to talk to. Watch me persuade him.
I don't like betraying people like
Hey,
this, people's
Dunn.
trust like this, but
It's been a while.
oh well.
I didn't know you made security,
We do what we
Captain.
must. This guy's voice, he sounds like an actual
Serval,
normal person.
It's been a long time. You're
Do
still
the other
so...
people not sound like normal people?
You look good.
Allow me to introduce my assistants to you. They help me take care of business at the workshop. Everyone, this is Captain Dunn, an old friend of mine. He used to be an ace on the keys in the band.
Oh, you play rock and roll too? Cool.
Pleased to meet you.
I mean, I noticed in Genshin too, a lot of the random NPCs have like,
Oh, hello.
they just sound like dudes.
Oh, what's that weird smell.
I feel like they're just getting some like newer
Zachary,
people
how many days has it been since you showered?
and
I showered right before my
just
shift.
having them voice act.
What did you say?
I haven't showered in 2 days, sir.
Unacceptable, especially in front of visitors. Apologies for the embarrassment.
It's not a big deal, Dunn.
Uh,
You know, if you get a chance, would you want to get on stage
Wow,
with us again?
that was
My
abuse
keyboard
of
guy's
power.
pretty good, but I still miss our military days playing in the band.
That was a long time ago, Serval. I haven't touched a keyboard in ages. Besides, I'm stationed here all year round. I'm afraid I don't get many chances to return to the city. Though I don't stand on ceremony. How may I
Anime
assist?
conference
If
attender.
everything's in order, you'd
spotted.
better head back to the city. It's not safe here.
I've checked the lines. There don't seem to be any major problems. All that's left is the energy hub. The guard over there said that I needed an encryption key to open the gate. Can you help me out?
We'll be on our way after we run a checkup.
Anything wrong, Dunn?
Sorry, Serval, but can you tell me what Captain Japard told you?
Huh? Oh, let me think. Hey, sis,
Uh-oh.
the energy supply
Right.
lines in the restricted
I
zone
know.
malfunction.
Okay,
Those
yeah,
useless
here's where it hits the fan.
And may I ask, when did he contact you?
Uh-oh, he's being
morning?
suspicious.
Yeah, that's right. He's on urban patrol duty today, right? That's why he popped round and
Why would
asked
you
the
say this
favor.
morning? You could just say he did show up at, so I don't get this part. She could have said, like, because he actually showed up. Like, I don't know, however long.
Captain
was
Japard
ago.
just returned to the front line.
Oh, that's a problem.
Hold up, he's back?
You haven't changed, Serval. You're still a lousy liar. These people you
Oof.
brought, they're not workshop assistants, right? Serval, it's not that I don't want to help you, but you should remember that I'm a Belobog Silvermane guard. How about this? You can leave, and I won't tell anyone about this incident. But the outside...
There goes the negotiation.
Serval, you should go.
I brought you guys here, and I'm standing with you till the end. Dunn, this concerns the fate of Belobog. No, the fate of our whole world. Please, don't stand in our way.
I mean, technically true, but Belobog has
We used
the
to
only
rehearse together
people.
every day. You must understand. My rock and roll soul is to uphold the dignity of a soldier.
My rock and roll soul. Yeah, unfortunate.
Everything is ordained by... Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
My rock and roll soul.
I'll
Tautology.
end your misery. Who's next?
Oh. I always mess that up.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
What happens is,
Illusions of
like,
the past.
Seal, if Seal kills someone, she gets a refresh. She gets a second attack. And then
Pretty good
what I always
crowd
do is,
today.
like, I get the ult. And then I ult. And then I think it's the ult, but it's actually the second attack. So then I kind of waste the second attack.
Let's rock.
Very unfortunate.
I'm fine.
Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery.
Who invited you? Who will it be?
Let's begin.
Stay close.
Oh, oof.
Ends the Silvermane Guard.
I thought that would be enough to kill him. It was
I'll
not.
end your misery.
That was close, though. Very close.
Who's next?
Oh. Oh, we didn't have to kill these side guys.
Why?
Oh, hi, Tesla. Welcome.
I'm sorry, Dunn. Time for
Where'd
a
the
little
rock and roll soul come from? The NPC said it. Captain
He's just
Dunn
unconscious.
said it. My rock
Don't
and roll
worry.
soul is to uphold the dignity of a soldier.
Stubborn fool. Strong, though. Wildfire lacks people like him.
Got it. The encryption key. Quick, before we attract attention, let's...
We just had a fight with the guard captain. I think we
attract...
That's the enemy attack alarm.
yeah, the not attracting attention
Every
part is
Silvermane guard in the reserve zone.
my life was short, but it was a life filled with
You're not dead yet. How can you give up that easily?
We've made it up till now. I could lose an arm and a leg for all I care. I have to lay eyes on the Stellaron. Quick, back to the energy supply hub. Anyone that tries to stop us is gonna find out a thing or two.
built up a pretty strong
If I'd
asset.
known
Like,
he had the encryption key
who
from the
played that?
start,
Wait,
I could have snuck
What
in
level
and
is
taken it
he?
off him myself.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, Seela. Activating the gear bridge alone would have been enough to expose them.
Don't mess with me.
2.5k with Asta is pretty insane.
I'll end your misery.
No manner.
Let's rock!
What a headache. I'll end your misery.
I don't think these guys
Who's
are worth
next?
Who invited you?
ulting.
Let's see.
Keep up!
Time for some hardship.
He's been no living the low 30s in rank. Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, like I don't think there's any way to hit those numbers at my level. So, yeah,
Songs
so
for you.
it's hard to compare without knowing if you're not equal level.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
What's that?
So, okay, we can just run past these. Oh, never mind. It's pretty easy to run past the guards, but it doesn't always work.
I'll end your misery. I'll free you from disappear among the sea
I'll
of
just have
butterflies.
Seal end
Illusions of the
this
past.
entire way by herself.
Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery.
This is kind of
Who's next?
No
silly
manners,
part
huh?
of Seal. If she has her burst, you can just attack like 5 times in a row if you do it right.
Who will it be?
It's kind of ridiculous.
Let's rock.
It's a lot of fun.
Leave it to me.
It's even more absurd in the simulated universe. There's a buff that makes it so if you enhance the buff, you get 100%. You get a full refresh of your ult whenever
You're in.
you kill someone. And so with that, Seal can potentially, there's a lot of enemies, Seal can just literally just keep chain attacking forever.
Thank you.
And it's pretty silly. She can keep chain attacking as long as she can keep killing enemies in 1 to 2 attacks.
Who designed this operating system? It's so unintuitive. Emergency fire evacuation system. Not bad. Rock and roll
Yeah.
dance floor
Yeah,
atmosphere mode? Who
that
the heck
particular
added that? And
buff.
this is one of my songs.
I suspect they'll nerf it in simulated universe. I
bridge
can't
control
imagine, because that is so broken. Like just getting a full refresh of your
That's it.
ult
I've reset the
whenever you
energy
kill an
system.
enemy.
Let's go.
It's I mean,
Sir Paul,
it's
won't
not
more
great versus
Silvermane guards be waiting
bosses,
for us on the other side
obviously.
of the gear bridge?
but it's still really good.
What's our plan?
It just completely trivializes all the
Now
normal
we're in charge
encounters.
straight through the blockade. Let's play it by ear.
What the? Big robot.
Careful. There's no other way.
And if I recall correctly, we're of course gonna have to fight Japard at the end of this.
fine.
Who invited you?
I want to see. I think I want to try to save numbers first.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Or the important ones, anyways.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up.
Let's begin.
Never mind.
You know
Let's just
nothing
use
about
everything.
survive or
This
be
guy's pretty
destroyed.
beefy.
There is no other choice.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these
Asta?
trailblazers your blessing.
Oh. Are you talking about Seal?
No.
Doesn't get his high payoff with solo bosses?
Who's
'Cause I mean, Asta doesn't really care.
Timothy,
I don't think.
this song's for
If
you.
it's solo or not.
Time for some hardship. Huh?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Because
Illusions of the
Asta's
past.
Asta's a support. And her main thing is just to speed up your team so you get more turns.
Energy restored.
Oh, about Seal?
We did it. We've gained access.
Yeah, but it's not that. So a lot of the solo bosses. So a lot of the bosses
Perfect. Okay.
summon
We need to get to the front
allies
line.
as one of their
You could
abilities.
have a problem.
Like the big fat robot does
Brother
it.
may be there.
Branya does it.
He probably is.
I think Kokolia also does it.
Are you sure
Although
you
I
can
haven't
convince
actually
him?
I've
fought
probably got a
Kokolia yet.
30% chance. Or less.
Meaning it could end in a fight.
Haven't you
It will
noticed
definitely.
yet? Most of our convincing
Yeah, March
ends in a
7th.
fight.
It's always
To
gonna
be
end in a
sure,
fight.
Saval. If we can't reach a common understanding with your brother, will you stand with
Yeah,
him?
so with bosses,
word
what
is
you want to
my
do
bond.
is you
I
want to
said that
kill
I'd
one of the
stand
side
with you
characters
to
with
the
Seal, and
end,
then
I
you
won't go
use
back on
the
that promise.
extra turn on the boss if you can. It's a little. It can be a little hard to set up though, because if the obviously when the boss is strong, you can't expect to just be able to one-shot the minions it summons either.
I haven't fought with Japard since he enlisted. He could never beat me when we were little, but now...
Yeah. Think it might be a little harder now. I do love Asta though. I think out of the characters that I own, I think her design is my favorite. In terms of just running around. She's so pretty. And she's just a great character too. She's surprisingly she's actually like become one of my favorite characters in the game.
Serval,
Because she's nice, she's pretty.
it really is
Without
you.
really having to try. And she's also like filthy rich, but she's also modest.
Wait,
Like the-
Japard, listen to me.
And so like, she's actually just like a perfect person, kind of. She's
When
also
the
just,
sentry reported to me,
like, and she's
I
also
thought there
smart
must have been a misunderstanding.
with leadership skills.
The enemy alarm
So yeah,
had
she's
to
a
be
complete
unrelated
package.
to your entry into the
Asta
restricted
is
zone.
Asta is
Perhaps
definitely
the
the dream
intruders
girl.
had taken you hostage. And yet, step away from the
And Mary
intruder,
Sue?
Serval.
Not really.
Walk over slowly and stand behind me. You're different
I
from
mean,
them.
she's not a main character. Anyways,
I'm sorry. We have an understanding. I stand with
because
them.
Mary Sue's not really about. So, I don't like the term Mary Sue classically is not about like a character being perfect. It's about their role in the story being like somewhat like a role in their story being like everybody else, every other character warps around them, and the story just wherever they go, anything they do, the story just becomes about them.
Give me a
And
few
Asta
minutes,
is like,
just a
in
few.
terms of her role in the
I'll
story, she's
explain
the complete
every-
opposite. In a different context, and sure, she might become a Mary Sue, but in this
Enough,
context,
Serval.
not at all. Oh, Michael, welcome.
Have you forgotten where we are? We Landows ought to know this place better than anywhere. The outer reaches of the front line against the fragment.
You just missed my
Bellabong's
little
most strategic protective fortress.
explainer on Mary Sue's.
Every Silvermane guard here, every person here, is ready to sacrifice themselves, ready to spill their blood for Bellabong at a moment's notice. Yet here you are, leading fugitives into the restricted zone, attacking my Silvermane comrades in arms, hijacking the energy hub. Are you really worthy of the Landau name?
Why do you think I've come here? We found a way to dispel the eternal freeze, to seal the fragmentum. It might be the only lifeline this world has left.
If that were true, why wouldn't you report to Madame Cocolia? Why would you sneak into the
because
restricted zone and
Cocolia
create chaos?
is a bitch.
You don't understand. The one preventing us from getting close to the truth is Cocolia herself.
You have all seen the Supreme Guardian in person. Do you think you can act as you please because she didn't recognize your version of events?
Listen to me, Chapard.
Yes.
The origin and spread of the fragmentum is linked to the Stellaron. The meteorite in the Architect's records, it's...
I know about the Stellaron. It's exactly what the fugitives behind you are seeking. But the Madam Guardian has already revealed the truth to me. These people have ulterior motives, Serval. They want to steal this treasure from the Architects.
Like, why though? Why would we want it? The Stellaron is like corrodes space and freezes this planet. Like, what are...
The Madam
what are
Guardian
you
has
gonna do
warned
with
me
it?
before that you were indulging in fantasy. That you'd been exposed to forbidden knowledge. And that you would bring destruction down upon Belobog. I believe you, Serval.
He's not the... I think
I believe
he's
you think you're
thinking,
acting with loyalty to the
but
people.
just...
It's just...
He has too much
Guard,
faith
formation.
in
Arrest these
Cocolia,
people. We could be inundated with fragmented
who is not a
monsters at
person
any
you should be
moment.
trusting.
We have no time to waste on them.
The forbidden is only forbidden to conceal the truth within. Cocolia is afraid that we'll seize on this knowledge. That the truth will spread far and wide. To save the world, we must risk it all. I've said my piece. Whether you believe it or not is up to you. Regardless, you should know by now your sister's never been one to back down. If there's something or someone you can't abide, you should stand up and resist.
I mean, she's a rock
if
and
there's something
roller.
you uphold, you should
You
uphold
can't
it to
be
the
a
very
rock and
end.
roller if you're not willing to stand up to authority. Well said.
Save your explanation for the judge. You are charged with sabotaging the Silvermane Guard restricted zone. In my capacity as captain, I hereby order that these fugitives be arrested. This isn't like our childhood game, Serval. You won't get any leniency from me.
The barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero, Japard.
Didn't I tell you?
She is our
Our
guitar hero.
negotiations end in combat.
Yes. We've noticed, March. It's because this is ultimately a fighting game. So of course, always gotta be combat. Oh, let's see, what do I want to do? That's enough. Let's...
Ready to
Oh,
lose
first.
yourself? Fight it or rock with it.
But she's
My
happy to have it.
music.
Unfortunately,
Conquer us
I don't
all.
have all my ults ready for this boss fight. I think we'll be fine. Oh yeah, that did a lot of damage. We'll be fine. Holy cow, he hurt
Guest with
so.
no manners, huh?
Wait, what is his weapon? That's like a giant case. What has he got in there? Like an artillery piece?
Who's the lucky one today?
Keep up with my tempo.
Leave the rest to me. Calm your body and mind.
You thought there was a cannon? A cello? I don't think so. Pretty sure that's not what's in there. I hope he doesn't kill Asta this turn. If he does, I'm
End your misery.
in a little trouble.
Who's next?
Stay focused.
Oh,
Courage.
he just summons more people. That's
I
okay.
remember
That's
inviting
fine.
you. A gift from the stars. Everything is ordained by the stars.
Sweet as a
Profound
paw.
secrets of the stars. Give
Isn't
these
it not shooting
trailblazers your blessing.
Oh, actually, wait, no.
This song's
It's still,
just for
you're
you.
right, he hasn't actually used it yet.
Let's rock.
You can still
So
walk away.
let's speed it up.
You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
So you are afraid of me.
Let's do it.
I'll end your misery. Disappear
Okay,
among
this
the
should go
sea
in.
of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Oh, never mind. He lived.
This song's for
With-
you.
2%, 4% health. So we're fine.
Keep up.
Never.
Foolish little brother. And we never found out what the cannon, not the cannon, the big thing
Knows how to
does.
put up a fight.
He never
I've never come
got a
up
chance
against
to use
anyone
it.
this relentless.
He just won't go down.
He's as stubborn as I am. It could be an argument or a fight. He'll do both to the death. That's why he bugs the heck out of me. That's enough, Japard. Take a look around you. You're the last man standing.
Even if I am,
Just
I won't
push him
yield.
over and run past him. We don't need you to yield.
We don't want you to yield through force of arms. That wouldn't be a victory for us.
Yeah, our goal is the same as yours, Serval's and Branya's. We just want to preserve
Put him in the
this
case.
world. There's
Oh
no
yeah, let's open
reason
up
to
the
turn
case and
against
figure out what's
each other.
inside.
Japard, brother, surely now you can see the need for pragmatism. Even if you don't believe my outsider friends, you should believe me. Maybe I've wasted your trust. In which case, believe Branya.
Lady Bronya.
You're the last one. Let me clutch.
There's nothing more to say, Japard. The decision
Oh,
is
hi,
yours.
Cypher. Welcome.
As a captain of the Silver Mane
Clutch or
Guards,
kick?
I am.
I'm not familiar with that phrase. Final answer?
But Lady Bronya is the commanding officer for the front lines. According to military protocol, if the frontline directives of the commanding officer clash with those of the architects behind the lines, a soldier must remain at their post and await further directives.
Ah, yes, a loophole. Thanks for understanding. You think you got popular with Rainbow
For
Six?
the Silver
What does
Mane
it
Guards, the
mean?
Guardian's orders are paramount and absolute. But there is something of equal importance in the oath we take.
Well, we should have showed the letter first.
If we lose the people,
Why didn't we show the
lose
letter,
the reason for our
letter
existence.
earlier?
Our fight with the Fragmentum monsters is for the sake of preservation. But our fight with you,
Solo the entire enemy
I
team or
failed
get
to see
booted
the
from the
purpose.
lobby, basically? Oof.
if you are truly able to prevent our endlessly unfolding misfortunes, then the people of Belobog are indebted to you. But if you are using lies to mask your true intentions, using my sister and Bronya for your own ends, I swear by Klepoth that I will carry out your punishment without an ounce of mercy.
They're not lying. I promise you.
You must be Zila. You are a skilled fighter. Your combat style is
You
nothing
think
like
it's
that of
mainly
the
said as a
guards.
meme? Oh, okay, so not
Regardless
serious.
of what you believe, these guys have been a great help to the underworld. Many people would vouch for them.
If you want to advance further northward, you must traverse an area entirely corroded by the Fragmentum. It's the only way to get to the snow plains on the other side. The guards can give you some time before the next wave of attacks is upon us.
Yay, we did it. And we didn't have to kill anyone. That's a lot of shredded robots.
As soon as the restricted zone gate is open, the monsters on the other side will turn out in full force. The guards will do their best to stall them and buy you some time. Once you've broken through the front line, there's nothing more we can do for you. You'll have to... So,
We're ready.
understood.
Yeah, come to
Keep your
think
weapons
of it,
close. This will be a fierce fight.
the overall tone in Genshin
Guard,
is much
open the gate.
less dark than Honkai Impact. And I think in Star Rail it's also lighter. Because in
Are you
Honkai
dealing with
Impact,
attacks like this every day?
you meet someone,
It's a
you meet an
common
NPC
occurrence.
fairly early on. It was a very nice girl. But then dies for
Guards,
reasons.
formation.
So, and I don't think that happens in
Well, I'm gonna
anything
make
like that
sure I
happens in
don't
Star
owe the
Rail.
guards any favors when this
At least
is
so
done.
far. Not in this part. Maybe in the next on the next world. For Billabog.
Here they come.
Steel yourselves.
Yeah, plot that. Well,
What a headache.
I mean, she turns into the boss,
Scared yet?
and you
Ready
have
to
to kill
lose
her.
yourself?
So it's kind of
You can
how
fight
it be in the Honkaiverse.
or rock with it.
Who invited you? Who will it be? Let's rock.
Let's begin.
I'm just wondering when the
Don't mess with me.
actual Honkai will show up, or if oh crap, I forgot to heal Asta.
Huh? Keep up.
Time for some hardship. Stand down.
She might die. Yeah, she's gone. Okay, we're gonna have to go heal her.
I'll end your misery. Who's next?
This song's for you.
Turn it up. How many of them are there?
Ready to lose
The
yourself?
more
A
the merrier.
lot.
These guys are nothing. Hold the line. So you are afraid of me.
Oh, Seal should have a field day here.
I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
So I will note also. So most of the ults, I like the animation better when they're not sped up. I think Seal's ult is actually better when sped up.
I told you,
The
Jafar,
timing,
barrier
especially
hasn't
like the
been fixed
heartbeat
yet.
sound,
Don't try and be a
just
hero.
works better when it's done at 2 times speed.
Only the first wave. They'll have reassembled soon. I have to.
Yeah,
Mr.
it's the
Silvermane,
only one.
listen to your
It's cooler
sister.
when the fast.
I can tell just by looking at you that you haven't fully recovered.
Outsiders. Zila.
We
The second wave
did
hasn't
kind of
started
beat
yet.
the snot out
Make the
of
most
him.
of this opportunity and make.
Huh? Serval, aren't you gonna look for the Stellaron with us?
My brother can't hold them back by himself. He wasted a lot of energy on us. He's my responsibility now. Besides, if I'm not here to help, I don't know what might happen in the next. I want to go with you. I do. I always wanted to catch a glimpse
You know,
of the Stellaron with
I
my own
hope,
eyes.
I don't know if it happens or not,
It's
but I
so
hope
close,
after
I
we,
can't abandon my
seal the
brother.
Stellaron, we can at least bring it back and show
I'm
it to
a
her.
Landau. It's up to you now. I believe in you. You've given me new hope.
I like Kafka's ult during
Get
the,
hold
oh
of the
yeah,
Stellaron before Cocolia realizes
little-
what's happening.
boom, is pretty nice. We won't disappoint you. Yeah,
Hey,
we're
March.
gonna do it.
Don't.
Say
We're
no
gonna
more.
do it.
We're good at this. Don't worry.
Okay, well we can do better than, once it's sealed, we can just bring it back for you. Hope? I assume there's gonna be a point.
Fragmentum
Oh,
activity
right.
is intensifying. Something's happening on Eurelos.
Oh, right. You didn't forget about the 2 that we left on the
Shouldn't
express,
we
did we?
go down there, Himiko?
Have faith in them. Besides, this is her first trailblazing expedition. How will she be able to look back fondly without a few twists and turns? Are you bored, Welt? I understand.
You
but we have
know,
lots of opportunities ahead of us.
I think
What's
Star
the
Rail
priorities of
Himiko
this
is a little
expedition for them?
bigger than,
So you think they'll be safe, right?
Yes. We
Impact
haven't seen any
Himiko.
Eon or Emanator level
I
imaginary
don't remember
reaction. This is a
Honkai
young
Impact
person's
Himiko
adventure.
being
We shouldn't interfere.
quite that
At
sizable.
most, we could offer a little off-site assistance.
Tommy, okay, boy, you do not get to talk to me about that.
Compared to this,
You, of all
the
people,
corrosion we saw in
do
Backwater
not
Pass pales
get to
in
talk to me about that. You sit down, boy. Sit down, boy.
Serval said that the Stellaron was very likely hidden in the snow plains north of Belobog.
Guys, does this place feel weird to you? It feels like
We're really talking about
like
this.
there are loads.
This place makes my
I'm just commenting on the design change.
Stellaron. Don't be disheartened. The stronger the fragmentum contamination, the closer we are.
He has a slight slouch from always looking down. Oh, okay, good. We did heal. That's nice.
Oh, look! Up ahead on the ground. What is that?
This is Bronya. Right.
GPU
She must
2?
be. This can't be a coincidence.
You're not exactly wrong about that, Tommy. You still remember Tommy's first reaction to Sleepy Beauty? Oh, right. I remember too.
Huh? Is that Cocolia too?
No, it isn't them. It must be a kind of echo?
Yeah, from the
Some type of residual energy.
Mary Skelter's dreams.
Here, right?
Yeah, I remember what Tommy had to say about Sleeping Beauty.
Just in time.
You
Had no idea which
commented
direction
on
to
her
take.
assets.
Let's go.
You still remember when he said Audire wasn't big enough for his taste? That's not quite what he said. What he said was, they do look a little small. And we have never let him forget about that. J-Wing, oh, you didn't know about this.
Deep inside. Let's look for other clues.
You didn't know about this, J-Wing?
This is a complex mechanism.
Yeah,
Wait,
it was
wasn't
during
there
one of the
some big
Terraria
energy hub
streams.
looking
I
thing
forget
back
what the
in that
conversation was
area?
about, but he
Let's
just
go
said,
back and take-
you know, they do look a little small.
Can't say I like the idea of interacting with our
Exact
surroundings,
words.
especially this deep into the fragmentum. However,
Oh wait, should I listen to what they're saying here?
there's no other way. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Huh. Even Don Hung the Sensible has his adventurous days. You still haven't told me what this place is, Mother.
700 years ago, this was Belobog's northern border.
To be fair, it was
Site of
just
an
the
ancient
angle.
battle.
Aha!
Here is where Elisa
Tommy.
Rand led the first Silver Maid guards in resistance against the Legion. Now, it is nothing more than an abandoned corridor
The angle, he
filled with the
says.
sounds of old world echoes. Don't let its fragmented
I don't know.
appearance fool you,
Well,
Bronya. On the day the promise
I've
is fulfilled,
done
these ruins
some
will become the
testing
breeding
with
ground
Tommy,
of a new
and
world.
it turns out his preferences go to the absurd and beyond.
Do you truly believe the Stellaron's promise? It summoned the blizzard beyond
So
our walls.
yeah,
and
by
opened the
his
door of the
standards, he
fragmentum.
might
And
be
yet,
a little small, huh?
From the moment those intruders descended from beyond the sky, this world was handed a death sentence.
Like, I tried to find a picture
There is a price to
of
pay
someone
for
that
new
was
life,
just
wiping away every decaying
too big
vestige
for him,
of
and
the
I
old
couldn't.
world,
No matter how
renouncing
big
the
he got,
meaningless and lingering struggle.
there's just there was never a limit.
Promise is fulfilled, Bronya. No longer will we have to squander our lives
Because the
guarding
characters that
this
he went to
wasteland.
different. How did we get to this again? I was commenting on some design changes between Honkai Impact Himiko and Star Rail Himiko.
It's clear.
Right. Can't be that straightforward. It's okay, we still got plenty of time.
Look, over there! I think I can...
Oh, I see it.
Tommy doesn't go back to... Oh, that meme, yeah.
Stay
Oh. I did not mean to use the skill there. That was not necessary to use it on just a normal mob. Yeah, that was not worth it.
This song's for you. Let's rock.
Let's begin.
Who's next?
Well, maybe it would have been actually.
See.
Also, I feel like
The galaxy is
What have they built
vast
on
beyond
that?
compare.
I feel like Asta, her damage is just not keeping up. Oh, okay. I haven't actually ascended her weapon. That would probably help her keep up a bit. I know she's a support. She's not supposed to do as much damage as everyone else. Although Walt's also a support, but he's a 5-star, so he can be expected to do a little more. Why does that slash sound like a machine gun? Why not?
Scared yet?
Tommy just has good face. Oh, hi, Paladin. He's ones that can overpower him. Yes, in many ways.
Pretty good crowd today.
Leave it to me.
Ready to lose yourself? You can
It's a
fight
several
it.
of these
Or
things.
rock with it.
Can you show Paladin Welt's animation? Oh, sure. Not on this guy. Not on this guy. When we get to the boss, we'll definitely
The
be using
galaxy is vast
Welt's
beyond compare.
animation.
Interesting.
Not on the like 10% HP guy though.
Enemy ahead. No harm in trying.
But we'll definitely use it on this guy.
Great.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Great.
Yeah, that's Welt's animation. Definitely my favorite ult in the game so far.
No manners, huh? Huh? Everything is ordained by those stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
This song's for you.
Oh, you remember in OVA you watched that part, character whose boobs were bigger than her torso? That character made me feel physical pain watching her. Yeah, Tommy'd be okay with that.
Begin.
From what I've observed. Himiko is the second best.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Who will it be?
You're done again, Cole.
Pretty good crowd today.
I don't think I found some
Ready to
pretty
lose yourself?
extreme
You can fight
examples
it.
in my
Or
attempts
rock with it.
to find Tommy's limit.
Time for some hardship.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Who invited you?
As a proper character design, he
Turn
says.
it up.
What a headache. Only a scratch.
Oh, this guy is pretty beefy.
You know nothing of survive
So,
or
I
be
don't go
destroyed.
again?
There is no other choice.
No manners, huh? Who will it be? Let's rock.
Can you finish him off, Walt?
Who's next?
Nope. Seal will do it then. You're on par with the inflation people. No comment. No comment. I need to heal after that battle. I'm gonna head back to this point. Tell me what's the store to get milk. Again, no comment on what Cole said. Oh, oops. Automaton Bumblebee. Okay. Yeah, the puzzles have been pretty easy so far. But then again, like, Mondstadt puzzles are also really easy. Doesn't mean these stay easy, though. Oh, okay. Now I finally... Oh, crap. Oops.
Oh, stars, give
Standing
these
there
trailblazers your
thinking
blessing.
about which character
Don't
to
mess with me.
use for too long.
Scared yet?
It's okay, we managed to avoid the worst of it. Thanks to Asta. Well, actually, it's a pretty easy fight in general.
Are those monsters
Bumblebee
guarding the
transforms?
energy hub?
No.
It seems like it.
Oh, actually, there's a anchor right here. We didn't even have to worry about it.
Fragmentum monsters would usually destroy man-made
Every stream on
objects.
Audire chat, you realize by some miracle you're the normal one sometimes?
Did you hear that? This
Yeah.
mechanism. Come on, let's find the next one.
Where is the next?
Why can't people be into normal things like you?
I've never
Are you
seen
though,
such
Cole?
a desolate place. At least in Rivet Town, you could tell that people used to live there.
Rivet Town is only at the outstretched finger.
Turn... Clock... No. I need to turn it the other way. There we go. Wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have to come back to that at a different angle, don't we? What is this? Cavern of... Oh! What is this, Mr. Yang? It appears to be a rift in space, torn open by the fragmentum as it erodes a reality. The scientific name for this phenomenon is Cavern of Corrosion. No one knows for sure what kind of space the caverns are connected to. However, research does indicate that valuable reality data is often scattered within these caverns. As with the calyxes, the derivatives of the fragmentum always carry unidentified risk. Please exercise extra caution if you wish to explore further. Oh yeah, finally we unlock an artifact domain.
What a headache. Who's next?
No manners, huh? Who will it be? Keep up!
Time for some hardship.
Oh, nice. Killed
The
them all without
galaxy is
even having
vast
to use an
beyond
ability.
compare.
Or use a burst. Cole is definitely an enigma here. Is he though? I don't feel like Cole's that hard to understand.
Success! Another mechanism shut.
I want to ask you a question.
Ask
You still
away.
remember those dreams you mentioned to us? I know you're wide awake right now, but I need you to try. See if you can recall
Alright, the
voice you heard.
Stellaron's been speaking to us. Close eyes and meditate. You try to recall the dreams. As your train of thought deepens, the voice comes to you.
Well,
Aha. There was a voice calling
this is
out
merely
to Cocolia.
speculation, but perhaps the voice you heard is the Stellaron somehow conveying information to Cocolia, and the one in your body is resonating with the Stellaron on this world.
Huh? You mean that Stellarons can communicate? I've never heard that before.
Well,
Why
there's never
not?
been a human that could accommodate a Stellaron in their body.
The Stellaron knows we're here.
Aren't we walking straight into a trap?
Yes. And Branya may well be the bait.
Don Hung's speculations are usually right on the money. But even if we've guessed right, we can't go home now.
What's in it? That's what an enigma would say. As enigma wasn't the word you're looking for, your vocab brain farted.
At least Kokoli, I have to say,
Unique.
Branya.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Cole is super unique. For in both good and bad ways. Right. Now we ended up here. Yes. Okay. Yeah. And then we have to go back around the other way, and then we can get to the third one. Yeah, you're an individual. Yeah, aren't you just constantly asking me, like, who am I, Audire? Good job. Someone else commenting on your memes. Is it worthwhile to do this? Or, let's see, how close am I? I'm pretty far away from getting to level 30. Let's do some artifact domains, why not? What do we have here? Where is speed increase? Okay, let's challenge this. Is my resonance actually close to overflowing? Oh, okay, these guys are beefy.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
I used it on the wrong
Illusions
one.
of the past.
Yeah, that was not who I wanted to use that on. That's okay.
You can fight
These guys
it,
are not
or
pushovers.
rock with it.
Scared yet?
Yep, everyone's favorite pastime.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's begin. You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Don't mess with me.
Oh, so there's two waves.
Who's
So it's not
next?
gonna be too useful this way.
Give these
Let's use the burst
trailblazers
then.
your blessing.
This song's for Let's Rock.
Leave it to me.
Ow. Ugh,
What a
these
headache.
guys are not weak.
Who will it be? Pretty good crowd today.
Who's next?
You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is
So
no
the
other
animation
choice.
actually just the planet being... No, that's him cutting the black hole in half.
Everything is ordained.
Like he summons a
Give
black
these
hole,
trailblazers your blessing.
and then he cuts it in half.
Song's for you. Let's rock.
I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
How do you
No
cut a
manners,
hole?
huh? Who will it
It's not
be?
literally a hole.
Pretty good crowd today.
Black holes are
Ready
physical
to lose
objects.
yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it.
Oof. That burn damage.
Let's rock.
If I don't kill him here, it's gonna be a problem.
Who invited you?
This song's for you.
Okay, so
Turn it
roll,
up.
please. Ah. Oof.
Who's next?
No manners, huh?
Okay. Oh, okay, fine. We did it. That was rough. What do we get? This is useless. Let's heal and come back. Where is the... Oh, defies logic. Funny you say that because logic is literally his power. His powers entirely revolve around logic. See, Welt is the Hersher of reason, and his power is that he can create things that he understands.
Scared yet?
Who will it be? Pretty good crowd today.
Time for some hardship. Stand down.
Is Ben Shapiro? What? What?
The galaxy is vast.
I don't know what
beyond
Ben Shapiro has to do with anything. Yes, also, and the reason he like, in the manga, or not the manga, in the comic, where he, about the second Honkai eruption, he kind of like, he creates like, fleets of battleships and all sorts of other weapons to fight against the Hersher of the Void. And the reason he can create black holes, though, is because he's actually manifesting a device called the Divine Key, the Star of Eden, which has the power to manipulate gravity. So that's where his gravity powers come from.
Yes. The fragmentum here seems to have made a special
Oh, this was the facts. Oh, okay.
It's repeatedly...
Did not know that.
I don't understand. Even if the truth is as you say, every generation of Guardian has resisted the call of the Stellaron.
Ah, so Cocolia is the worst Guardian.
All of them
literally.
have been wrong, Mother.
Do you still not see, Bronya? There is no right or wrong here. Some of them acted out of
His wife is a doctor? I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Including Elisa Rand. Spent their whole lives trying to prolong this civilization. Then, after all fell still, their memories were scattered by the blizzard. They spent lifetimes writing songs of praise that
so Cocolia is the only guardian, supreme guardian in the history of this planet that's been so full of herself.
To those entities of greater magnificence in the heavens above, 1,000
Another thing
years
Ben
is
says
but
a lot, you're told.
passing moment.
And has her own
Demons, I
bed.
shall not follow the Guardian's
Oof.
misguided steps down that blind alley of narcissism. If persistence is futile, then one must choose a new beginning.
But
Klipoth, the preservation.
I wonder if Cocolia will
Are
ever
they not one
be
of the magnificent entities you speak of?
playable. She's never been playable in Honkai Impact.
Has the preservation ever looked humanity in the eye? Nothing more than an arrogant delusion of the architects. You will hear the real voice of magnificence, Bronya. Then you will understand my choice.
Okay, let's go. We should be getting close now. I don't think there's too much puzzle ahead.
Whoa, check this place out.
Oh, what the
Tables
heck?
and sentry posts? There must have been silver. Looks
What
like
is that?
another completely new mod.
Considering where we are, it would be surprising if we didn't run into strange enemies here.
This reminds me of like a mirror maiden.
Let's get it.
This looks like a mirror maiden, but just like reimagined. I don't remember this thing at all from the beta.
Great. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Oh, I'm a fool. I should have used. You should always use Asta ult before Seal ult because Seal has a passive where she scales with her speed, and Asta increases her speed. So I just missed out on some extra damage.
This song's for you.
Unfortunate.
Let's rock. Ready to lose your? You can fight it.
It's okay, we're still
rock
learning.
with it.
Those who use skills shall be punished. Aw. Well, I'm still using skills.
Who invited you?
Oh, okay. That's what that is. Did you normal attack? Normal attack? Ow. Oh, okay. It just keeps going.
What a headache.
Does not wear off after once.
Scared yet? Keep up.
Oh my gosh, you survived. Wait, what did it do?
This
So
enemy
it's
is completely different. If I didn't know it was a
did a
product of the
thing where it's like,
fragmentum, I'd
Unlike
if you
those
use a skill, it
random
attacks you.
low-level fragmentum creations, this one seems to have a mind of its own. It seems to be able to use complex tactics.
Look, Branya and Cocolia's echoes. They must.
The voice is getting
I sense
clearer.
that we're very near to the northern snow plains.
Okay, can we heal? Yes, we do. Yes, we can. Healing is really easy in this game, actually. Like,
This is where the first Guardian led the Silvermane guards into
I
battle.
I don't feel like it's
She made huge
too necessary to
sacrifices
have
for the
like a
sake
healer
of
in your party
temporary respite.
in this game.
But the otherworldly
At
legion
least for
did not tire.
this like story
She soon
quest overworld
realized that
stuff.
flesh and blood
Because it's
could
really
not
easy.
contend with so
They-
ruthless an enemy.
They have the teleport points that heal
When all
you,
was nearly lost,
and there's no
she
limit,
chose to set
unlike
her
in
sights on
Genshin.
the Stellaron and made the
And
first
so like,
wish.
I
As for what
don't really
came
feel like there's
later,
any need
So,
to have a healer in your party. It might be a different story when you
going so far
get
as
to
to
Abyss,
attempt to use it to control the Stellaron.
but we'll see.
it?
I've only unlocked. I've only done like the
otherworldly technology.
up to like
An
4
inhibitor that a
4
corporation from the
of
old world and the architects
the
attempted to
forbidden,
use
or
to
it's like
house the Stellaron.
memory corridor. I forget what the Abyss in this game is called.
Oh, I know you have many questions, my daughter. Be patient. Soon you will have all the answers.
Is it? No, the simulated universe is Elysian Realm, which is a thing from Honkai Impact. The Abyss equivalent in this game is like Forbidden Corridor or something like that. Please follow instructions on the back. Oh, okay, go ahead. Go forth. Go forth, Bumblebee. What's down here? We got a chest, basic treasure. Oh, that looks like a story location. This is a bonus, I think. Ow.
Disappear
Hey, you can
among
just
the sea
attack
of
on the second
butterflies.
turn.
Illusions of the past.
Scared yet? Who will it be?
So, I don't
Pretty good crowd
know
today. Ordained by the
if
stars. Those stars give
you
these
can like
trailblazers your
build
blessing.
energy recharge on your artifacts, like in Genshin.
You know nothing
But
of the
like,
weight
it
behind
would
this,
be
but
really
survive or be
funny
destroyed.
if you
There
could
is no
get
other
Seal
choice.
up to the point where she can just like, if she can get her burst back in 1 or 2 turns, just like 2
Don't
turns,
mess with me.
and she could just endlessly chain her out,
Scared yet?
like kind of like the way she does in simulated universe.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with
That'd
it!
be- yes. Like, we have no idea what. Like, nobody has any idea
Stars
yet
will
what's possible
always
in the end
remember
game,
us.
right? Like, the CBT 3, the closed beta 3 only got up to like level 70s. I think the highest I've seen is like barely level 80.
Enemy ahead.
Ow! Oh, okay. That has a ranged attack. I did not see that coming.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Who invited you?
Like, there's gonna be like so much. I feel like there's gonna be so much strategy to this game.
Let's rock.
That, like, we are just barely scratching the surface right now. Like,
Headache.
like for
Lose yourself?
here, for instance,
You
like,
can
you
fight
don't
it.
encounter these
Rock with
enemies
it.
that punish skill use until several hours into the game.
Who's next? I'll end your misery.
And like, okay, so how do you deal with these?
Who will it be?
So far, it's just been like, kind of just tanking it and not really doing too much. But maybe it's probably not the best strategy.
I can sit.
Ow! Oh my gosh, she hurts.
I'm fine.
Ow!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I might have to redo this one.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Yeah, like getting
Pretty good crowd
punished for
today.
using skills is really
Let's
rough.
Leave it to me.
I don't know if I can. Actually, I don't think I can do this without seal. Let's try that again. Oh, hey. Wait, where am I? How did I miss this treasure chest? Okay, yeah. Let's try that again. Let's not get hit when initiating the fight this time. That would probably help. Oh, what is this puzzle piece? Why is there a puzzle piece here? I don't see anything. Okay, let's try this again.
Enemy ahead.
Okay, this time we got to jump on them. That should help.
Great.
No manners, huh?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Who invited you?
Yeah, Astra laser skill. Survival normal attack. Don't release this skill.
The redemption. Judgment is here.
What a headache.
Yeah, I think I have to try to use my skills. Wait, what? Huh? That was just a basic attack. Oh, okay, so there's just no way to avoid it at all. Okay.
Let's rock.
That changes things.
Ready to lose yourself?
Okay, so she just hits you regardless if you do anything at all. Huh.
For your sins.
I'm fine. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Prayers won't help you. Retribution.
Okay. So this kind of like
I'll end your
actually
misery.
hard. So hard. This enemy type just
I'll free
actually
you for
just hard
disappear
counters
among the
me.
sea of butterflies.
The whole
Illusions of the past.
premise of this team is using Asta and Wel to
Who will
just
it be?
deny.
for
You
you.
slow down the
Stars,
enemy and you
give
speed
these
up your own team
trailblazers
so
your
you just get
blessing.
as many teams. So
Pretty good
what is
crowd
this like?
today.
You get so many turns, the enemy never gets to
Let's
move.
begin.
But if
No
the
manners,
enemy
huh?
has an ability like this that just lets them strike out of turn perpetually, it's actually like a hard counter to this team concept. That's really rough. This is what I mean though when I'm talking about like there's gonna be so much. There's so much depth to this game that we have barely scratched the surface in terms of like what's going to be possible. And what kind of strategies people need to employ with all the potential enemies. Ow.
Let's rock.
Oh. I did not think that would one-shot that. Kinda need to heal.
Interesting.
Pretty badly. I will walk back if I have to, but I'm kinda hoping I won't have to. Oh, never mind. Yep. We're going back. We going back. Not touching that. At this health. Okay.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Yeah, we got 2 boss fights coming up. So, definitely not touching that.
This song's for you. Turn it up.
Okay, everyone except Seal has their burst. So this is a good point
It's that shadow of hers
to have a
again.
boss fight.
But
It feels like...
You cannot approach
not good. March, out the way.
the Stellaron.
Yep, boss fight.
Intruders. You go no further.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Are you sure this isn't the real her? Give these
It may look like her, but the fragmentum can only create forgeries. Bring her down!
Okay.
You know nothing of the weight
imprison her?
behind. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Great.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it.
Yeah, we'll
Or
just
rock
dump
with
all
it.
the ultimates on her turn 1. Why not?
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up.
Leave it to me. Stand
Oh,
down.
no, I miscalculated. That's okay.
Scared yet? Huh?
Don't mess with me. Disappear among
Okay.
the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Nice! 2,000 damage. Okay, now she... Oh. Okay, there... I got her summons.
Song's for
We
you.
should be able to finish off.
Turn it up.
I hope we'll be able to finish her off like this then.
What a headache.
Yep. So we can do it. Good job. Easy.
She disappeared.
Those stairs. It's the only way forward.
Wherever they lead,
I don't want to get to the end so soon. I want my journey to go on forever.
This means that Bronya is up ahead. And so
This-
is the fate of the
Marge,
overworld
you're not
and the
dying.
underworld.
Okay?
It's strange.
We're not gonna die
I thought I'd
here.
feel nervous
It'll be
or
okay.
afraid. But I don't. The only feeling I have is that none of this seems real.
These two have gotten used to these expeditions.
To be honest, you never really get used to them. We always used to rely on Himeko and Mr. Yang.
the Express has traveled world after world. We are merely passing travelers. Witnesses to part of a grander story. We invariably avoid getting drawn into turbulence that can decide the fate of a world. But there are always times when we have no choice but to act.
Or to put it another way, this is one heck of a first trailblazing expedition. You hit the jackpot.
I was about to bore you all with my gloomy reflections. But
I feel like things are.
second
I feel like all our adventures
today.
gonna be a little more exciting now that I'm
adventuring
on
with you
board.
guys by my side has
Just,
made me feel like
you know,
no
MC
obstacle
syndrome.
is too big.
Right on. But you can say whatever you like. A good adventure shouldn't be full of rules and regulations. Helping those in need, befriending those worth counting on, and saving the world a few times along the way.
This is the spirit of trailblazing. Okay, now we're gonna immediately turn around and go back the other way to fight that other boss. Oh, wait, we have to go all the way around for this. Yeah. Can we just sneak through here? Yes, we can. Thank you guys for being really slow. Okay.
Enemies ahead.
Stay.
Oh, no. I hit him with the wrong type. It's okay. We got both skill off. That's what matters.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Everything is ridiculous. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your
I
blessing.
feel pretty good about that. I think we will also be able to get Walt's
Let's rock.
ult off
Leave it to me.
before it moves.
You know
in which
nothing of
case,
survive or be
yes.
destroyed. There is no other
And
choice.
that should mean it
What a headache.
does not get to move.
Scared yet?
Normal
Let's
attack.
begin. Hut.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Oh, that was a beefy one. Yeah, so the extra nice thing I like about this team design is that you get way more attacks when they have with their shields broken, their weakness broken, than you would normally. Like, when I was playing the beta, that was one of the biggest, most frustrating thing, is that you use up all your turns to break their weakness, and the moment it becomes their turn, it gets restored. And so you hardly get any attacks off while they have weakness broken. And this team just lets you get so many, you can go like 1 or 2 entire rounds just going through all of them. And it feels really nice by comparison. Let's see. We've gotten a few 4-star artifacts. Let's try. See if we can get some upgrades in here. Defense. Yeah, this one's also defense. It's more defense. The artifact grind does not change. This is 3-star, but the substats are better. I'm keeping that one. Yeah, I mean, of course we're not doing real artifact grinding yet. Okay. The team must include, right. I have been keeping the Trailblazer leveled because I knew this would happen. Team setup. So, Trailblazer. But I have not been keeping them properly equipped. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, we are going to level this up. For sure. I hope... Can we get it to level 30? Yes, at least we can do that. We cannot get it to level 40. That's not happening. Alright, let's also throw on some artifacts. These all suck. It's fine. Also, it's defense. Okay, we'll just get the 4-piece set. Alright, let's go. We are ready. Yep. I think that's the best we can do. For now. I guess we do have some resin.
The blizzard's
we
so
could,
fierce. The
if we don't do well, we can go back and go farm
means that we're getting closer
a
to
ley
the
line
Stellaron
to get some
and the heart of the Eternal Freeze.
artifact, not artifact, light cone experience. Investigate. Yay. Frozen remains of Void Rangers.
Did the architects build this?
Oh, right, the giant robot.
Very different from the uniform style of the buildings we saw in the city.
Does it look like the palm of a huge hand to you?
Yes, foreshadowing.
If Cocolia threatens us by taking Bronya hostage...
We have to save her. The underworld... No. The entire planet relies on her.
Oh, right, the mind control.
No.
Do not resist, Bronya. Accept the common will.
No!
Look upon their promised future, Bronya. A world without poverty, without cold, without suffering. A world where people no longer have to pray like prisoners for survival. A world that we can guard for all eternity. 700 years ago, we tried and fought unceasingly, believing that the radiance of human nature could shepherd us towards rejuvenation. And to what end? A crushing defeat.
Well, you haven't lost yet. It's a little too early to give up.
Irrefutable strength is our first thought, always to resist. To cover our ears instead of hearing the call.
Because, Cocolia, you'll end up like what's his face? Saren and Sovereign.
It is the conceit and cowardice
Kowtowing to power will not save you.
of human nature. So difficult to efface. Cast them aside. Break free of the chains that
When you're
bind
faced
you.
with irrefutable
The
power,
Stellaron will lead
worship will not save you anymore.
Evolve.
Worship will not save you.
Here, you witch!
The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. Exactly.
Zila?
You came. I thought the blizzards had entombed you.
You wish! We're not going down before you do. Bronya! I don't know what happened between you and them. Even if you explained it to me, I probably wouldn't understand all the crazy details. But there are two things I do know. One, these guys have come through hell to get here, to seal this Stellaron thing. And two, do you remember what I said? If anything happened to you, I'd save you. Do you understand? Even if the damage is done, even if you've completely forgotten our promise, then I'm just gonna have to knock you out and bring you back myself.
No matter the universe, Bronya and Seal must be shipped. Bellabog needs you.
Zila. All of you.
Finished? I think I've given you long enough to bid farewell. It's time I told you my other reason for bringing you here, Bronya.
To give you my earring.
I want to witness your choice. I have told you all the truths there are to tell. The deal with the Stellaron, the wish I made to it. There are no more secrets between us. Many years ago, the voice of the Stellaron sounded in my ears for the first time. I was no different from the previous generations of Guardians. I withdrew, refused to hear.
You know, the Stellarons are from
bitterly defending the Architect's so-called
God of Destruction. What exactly do you think you're gonna guard forever under the God of Destruction?
Unparalleled. Until a sudden change arrived and threw everything into chaos. Another choice appeared before me.
Like, maybe Capolia was just really bored. Maybe she just got really bored.
World. And compared to the illusory, ever more distant preservation, this was so...
Ah yes, voices in my head. Very tangible.
I have agonized, long agonized over how to convey
the voice. Yeah, the voices in my head are always tangible.
Inevitably,
they're more tangible than the city that I live in.
Torment, Bronya. Enduring torment. Perhaps I should be thanking you, outsiders. The pressure you have imposed has at long last compelled me to confront my final weakness.
For 700 years, the architects were able to select really good Supreme Guardians.
Throughout your life,
and then they just messed up once
to submit to my will. You have always, will always have a choice.
If you make the wrong choice, I will kill you.
My daughter.
If you make the wrong choice here, I will destroy you.
Madame Cacolia, I am grateful to you for raising me and for allowing me the privilege of choice. But
Schizophrenia maxing.
Sorry,
Oof.
Mother. On this, our final occasion, I cannot stand with you. You say
Okay,
conceit and cowardice
time for
lie
her
in the
to turn
depths
into a
of
monster.
human nature. Perhaps you're right. Desperation sheds a light on the darkest recesses of the heart. What about those simply struggling for survival, fighting for something better? I've witnessed their light on the front lines, in the underworld, in places you have overlooked. Our ancestors built this city, striving in the bitter snow to prolong our civilization. Even if this world is doomed to fall apart, we should allow humanity to pave the way to its final outcome, not hand over our fate to the seed of ruin.
The voices.
We are guardians, Mother, chosen from among the masses. Our duty is to preserve the world built by humanity.
No need to cry about spilled milk.
We are not arbiters.
I'm not sure what that has to
You
do
seek
here.
to crush human nature underfoot
Also-
while masquerading as an
I just
arbiter and a
realized-
god. I cannot let you.
I just realized the
This is your
YouTube
choice.
still thinks this game is Everspace. Let me fix that real quick.
Pity. Such a pity that you will never see that resplendent world. Unable to free yourself from the shackles of your mind.
Maybe this will help it in the algorithm a little bit. Probably not though.
It's shaking! That sign.
The fate of this city, of Belobog, is sealed. Its future will unfold in our hands, and you will become the foundation of the new world.
Okay, villain.
You must
Okay.
break the
That doesn't
old
sound
to
like a
build
villain
the
at all.
new. The Supreme Guardian commands you. Rise, engine of creation!
Ah, yes, the big hand.
Machines! Watch out, all of you!
Okay, but keep in mind, the architects had this thing, and we were still losing to the Antimatter Legion. Like, we just had these giant robots.
This robot's a
The
thousand
Antimatter
times
Legion
bigger
must be
than
pretty
Sauron.
scary.
Scared yet?
Who will it be?
He has a metal gear? Apparently.
Let's make it quick. Who's next?
Ow. Oh, we're fine.
Leave it to me.
Oh, okay, so the question is, do I want to use my burst?
Engine, break
This. Oh. Ow.
We have to stop it.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
I'll end your misery.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Now she's. Now, we got one of those chicks here.
Trailblazers your blessing.
Now we use the
Nothing
ults.
that will survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Here's the plan for world domination, apparently.
Rules are made to be broken.
Nice! Hey, okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Stand down.
Let's go. What a headache.
How can you
Ow.
bring a giant like this down?
Who's next? I'll free you from disappear among the sea
Okay,
of
I
butterflies.
don't wanna. I don't
Illusions
like
of the
having to
past.
burst here, but it stops it from going into the next turn, which I think is pretty important, so. Avoiding that turn is, I think, would save a lot of damage. Oh, thanks, Himiko. Oh, bye, Jaylee. Have fun.
Himeko! It's Himeko!
Hello? Can you hear me? Gosh, the signal's terrible.
Himeko! You finally spared a thought for us.
What are you talking about? Weldon, I've been up on the and you the time. You've got quite the trailblazing mission on your hands. So, how did that guy work? Or, importantly, how do you stop him from working? Over to you guys, I guess.
Well, you could probably shoot him again with the space laser. That usually helps. Or we could just, I guess, run up to his head. We're just gonna do a Shadow of the Colossus.
Grab hold of me.
I feel like, though, couldn't Seal just, like, dash up there by herself? Like, I know it's MC gotta do MC things, but I feel like Seal could just have done that all the way up there. Ah, right. Her share of eyes.
To the power surge. Sing! The Stellaron's promise is the only hope for this world.
Of course, we get to the part where she turns into a monster.
Just as it dispelled the Antimatter Legion 700 years ago, so too will it wipe you from the face of this world! Stay alert.
Oh, right. It was,
Take this.
the one-on-one.
Rules are made to be broken.
Now that's what you thought would get me. Weren't you just Cole? Literally, like half an hour ago, you were talking about how you taste were normal.
Take this.
Exactly, Tommy. Exactly.
Humanity, so weak and foolish, always overestimating their abilities.
Monster
Let me
of
bestow
no.
upon you despair.
No, no. Oh wow, that looks like it really hurt. Actually, she got hips. She got that. She doesn't have a face, Cole. She doesn't have a face.
Is this the universe? But I was fighting Cocolia. Why am I here? The last time I came here, I drew Nanook's gaze. Could it be?
Oh, time to get our Pyro Traveler. Or Pyro Trailblazer.
The commercial
Vegan
district has
Planet.
fallen. We've transferred the residents to the outer
And,
municipal districts for the
okay,
time being.
Cole. Okay.
The garrison lost 26 fighters.
Why do you hesitate, Cocolia? Isn't this what you've always been hoping for? Get out of this cage and take a look at the city. What is there to lose? The efforts...
Oh, oops. Walk too fast. I should slow down.
The monsters are surging this way. It's too dangerous here.
Foolish. Weak.
Plenty of people don't have faces. Okay, Cole.
Only I can understand. They have eyes that do not see, ears that do not hear. Feast on their willful ignorance! Absolve them of their stupidity and fear!
This reminds me of Fallout 4.
Mother, I still don't understand. The
What? Yes,
fragmentum corrosion
Paladin.
has already spread to the underworld. How will those below ground fend for themselves if we withdraw every guard?
The automatons will ensure their safety. The most important defensive position is here on the surface. If our lines crumble, the underground will vanish in an instant. Our defenses here must be maintained at all costs. These are the choices we make, Branya. As a leader, you must harbor the courage and foresight
Yeah, the ring
to
dive quest.
choose.
Yeah, this is quite reminiscent.
Me, and every silver main guard in the city, all of us must carry out a higher
Oh,
mission.
the text scrolled up too high. There's too much text here. Oh.
Do you understand?
They're gonna have to fix that. They're gonna have to fix that.
It is too early, Branya. Still too early. You will understand when the time is right.
Hey, what the heck is this? Who is this? Why is there a little girl?
The city is drowning in tears. The power of the preservation is fading. We could not defy the will of the Stellaron after all.
Guardian's will. Cocolia abandoned the preservation.
Yes. But we have no right.
The collective will of all the past Guardians?
Fragmentum had been expanding for the past 700 years. There is no faith nor wealth left for our successors. Only despair to see the home we vowed to preserve wither away. That in itself is torture. Not to mention the haunting whisper of temptation. The day will
Yeah,
come when even
life's been pretty
strongest
rough.
of wills cannot help but give in to such influence. It is only a matter of time before the Amber Lord forsakes us.
Then let others carry on the will of the preservation.
You are but a stranger to us.
Why is it a little girl?
You seek to bond your destiny.
Why is it a little girl? I mean, she's cute and all, but why?
What is there to lose when
You could have used another
much
NPC
has
model.
already been touched the light of the Amber Trailblazer?
The catalyst. Yeah, Tommy, I do also have that thought. Hearing that choice, yeah, it's a little odd. The path of preservation. Let me give you this big old flaming sword. Oh, she came down. How nice of her to come down for us.
It can't be.
The will of preservation has made its choice.
Nothing of the plight of this world. Nothing of the wait for its final end.
Even if we are doomed to destruction, we will go bravely, walking hand in hand into the darkness.
No, that end won't come to pass while we're around.
Okay, now we get the team.
Stay alert.
Aw, it's a trial. Audire is currently news cooking pot and has draw attacks away from Cocolia.
What a
Okay.
headache.
Stupid double speed. What? I've gotten too used to the double speed.
Leave it to me.
Normal speed feels too slow
Ordained by
now.
the stars, so stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
You hear that music? I mean, Tommy,
Stand
it is MiHoYo. You have always known what to do with the music. Magma Will is accumulated. Can inform you 4 stacks of Magma Will to use basic enhanced basic attack.
Who invited you?
Genshin battle music is great. What are you on about?
Who will it be?
Like what? I've never heard anyone complain about Genshin battle music, Tommy. You just doing your hipster thing? Engine of creation is activated. Use it to destroy the lance of the internal freeze. Oh. Oh. We control the robot now. An ally target's engine can charge the engine of creation to unleash the preservation creation's wrath.
Leave it to me. Stand down.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Generic and
Illusions of the past.
No manners, huh?
Again, Tommy. Like, you... I've never heard anyone complain. Like, Leeway battle theme is great. Mondstadt is okay. Sumeru is also great. I have never heard anyone complain about the Genshin battle themes. You're just being your hipster self right now, for sure.
Lance ablaze.
Oh, that was cool art. That was cool. I wish it wasn't sped up. We're gonna normal speed for this first use of the new ult. The other ones get old really fast. Well, the problem there isn't that it's bad then, it's just that it's got old, huh? You hear it too much. Okay, let's time to punch. Giant robot. Ah. Okay, second phase. Good thing we have the generator. Good news can get off.
Redemption.
If you say so, Tommy.
You can still walk away. You know nothing of the weight behind. Witness the stars.
I mean, I get tired of even music that I like, so
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
it's okay, Tommy. We know you're a hipster.
Who will it be? Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
The power of the Stellaron is with me!
Okay, suddenly rock music.
Cinders of the old world, soon to become ashes!
With vocals. I can't understand the thing they're saying though. It's only. Suddenly it's only.
Who invited you?
It's time.
Punch.
Don't mess with me.
Okay, Seal, finish her.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Deceived me.
4,932. Oh my gosh. Nice hit, Seal.
The Stellaron promised us the future. It will include everything!
Oh. I guess we're not getting playable Cocolia then.
It's over.
I don't think she's gonna be playable now.
Mother, did you wake up from that dream?
Wow. That was a tough trailblazing expedition. We made it! But, what are we gonna do with the Stellaron? It's usually Mr. Yang who handles it.
I've informed Himiko and Mr. Yang already. They'll steal the Stellaron.
She was sent to the ranch
The
dimension.
crisis on this
What?
world is basically over, right?
The storm still rages on. Now that the Stellaron is sealed, the eternal freeze will slowly recede. Fragmentum won't aggressively expand anymore, but nor will it disappear. Eurilo 6 has a chance to return to life, but it will take time. It will depend on the efforts of the people here.
Thank you. All of you.
Ram Ranch? What? What do you want to do now? Well, she's got to be the new Supreme Guardian now.
Victory.
The
is
other
only
one
the
kind of
beginning for
disintegrated.
Belobog. There is still much to do. The people will have felt the effects of the engine of creation. There are so many questions to answer, so many truths to reveal. I don't know whether I can get the people to accept all this.
Tell everyone the truth.
Can I really do that? Tell everyone about Mother's true motives? About a lie perpetrated for 700 years?
No. No. No way.
Sila.
I don't know how to explain it, but I don't think there's any other way. In the underworld, we tell the kids, things will be better tomorrow. Everyone knows it's a lie, but it gets them to sleep with some hope.
Seal doesn't want to tell them the truth?
Consequences. If we told the people what happened here, they'd be devastated. If we can't trust the Guardians, who or what can we trust?
Mother died to preserve Belobog.
What?
You shall spare us the
The
knowledge of
visitors
Ram
from beyond the
Ranch.
sky told her the secret of the Stellaron.
All right.
She knew that Alyssa
I
Rand, the
appreciate
first
it.
Supreme Guardian, had failed to destroy it. And yet, she decided to challenge its power, a power beyond human comprehension. Supreme Guardian Cocolia sacrificed herself to dispel the dark clouds enveloping this city. From here on out, that's the truth the world will hear. What do you think?
It
It's
keeps
a bunch
the
of
hope
cowboys.
preservation alive.
It's logical
Oh, okay.
and hard to disprove.
Why do we have to lie? I'm abstaining. I like telling the truth. But I get what you're trying to do.
Maybe we include some of the cool stuff we did?
Sorry. For many people, Mother was an outstanding guardian. The whole truth will live on in my mind. All the mistakes, madness, evil, dreams therein. I will be the one to carry that burden. Now, I must take
remember
over
this
the
in the
duties of
beta.
the Supreme Guardian and discard my naive fantasies. I'm sorry, Seela. Please, protect this secret with me till the end of our lives.
Say no more. I know what to do.
Thank you. Well then, as promised, let's start rebuilding the bridge between the overworld and the underworld.
Okay. Wait, where did the Stellaron go?
Seela, can you tell everyone in the underworld that the Stellaron has been sealed? And tell them the blockade will soon be over, and they will breathe freely again soon.
Of course. Leave it to me. Nat's probably getting anxious
Stella
about the delay.
got...
While you do
Oh
that,
no, maybe
I'll head back
Kafka
to the
came by and stole
administrative
it while we
district.
weren't
I need to
looking.
tell Jabard. Serve.
Are you okay?
What's wrong, Branya? Do you feel sick?
I'm fine. I need to hurry.
She's exhausted. Quick, we need to think of something. You, help me out here.
We'll go to the underworld
I
and
almost
pass on
forgot.
the message.
You're still wanted by the guards. I might be an underworlder, but at least I don't stand out as much as... That's settled then. I'll leave Nat to you. Remember to keep the secret. For Brun... No. For Belobog's sake.
Wanna tell
I
us
don't
what
remember
happened
this
back
part,
there?
the secret part
Don't
at
think
all.
you can just reappear on the battlefield with a cool weapon in your hands and skip the story.
From the beta, I saw Cliff off the preservation.
You drew the Amber Lord's gaze? Right at that moment? That's too much of a coincidence.
She probably doesn't know what happened either. This wouldn't be the first time. Something similar happened when we faced the Doomsday Beast on the space station. Remember that glance from Nanook? Originally, we thought it was because the Stellaron was linked to the destruction.
Yeah, this is all
Now
new
it seems
dialogue.
to
This
be
is all
more
definitely
than
new
that.
dialogue.
Let's focus on the business at hand first. We
I
shouldn't
have
disrupt him
no
and
memory of
Mr.
any of
Yang while
this.
they're dealing with the Stellaron. Let's...
You're right. We need to finish what we started. Let's hurry
It
up
makes
and find
sense. They
Natasha.
probably didn't have a chance to finish all of it, like post-quest stuff. Winter is leaving. That is very fancy. This looks like 5-star art. That is fancy. There's like 5 characters in that. We'll keep her on destruction for now.
Are you alright?
I don't know, Seela.
Isn't that normal? This place is freezing.
Oh, let's get out of here before you catch a cold too.
Don't worry. I'm a tough cookie. Here, hold on to me. Let's go.
Okay. I think that's a good place to leave it off for today. Now there's some post-quest stuff, but probably just do that off stream. everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back to the Wednesday. Well, we'll be doing the normal, usual streams next week. Might be double Star Rail again, might be something else. Well, there will be at least one Star Rail stream. I'm not sure if there'll be one or two. We'll see. We'll see how much content is left for me to do by Wednesday. Anyways, until then, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend and a wonderful night. Good night, everyone. Good night.